Well, if this isn't a surprise, I don't know what other surprises I'm going to wake up to this morning. So, Final Fantasy VII's, and I'm on pushsquare.com, Final Fantasy VII's Battle Royale mobile game shuts down just over a year after launch. The subtitle says, "Wow, who saw that coming?" And me and about a million other people. Look, I don't want to bag too hard on this Final Fantasy VII First Soldier game, but here's the deal. This was a Battle Royale mobile-only game. This was doomed to fail. This was doomed to fail. So let's get into the article real quick, and I'll give you kind of my thoughts on this. And I do feel bad for the people that enjoyed the game. So like I said, I'm over here on pushsquare.com. This is the article. Well, that was a bit of a blunder, wasn't it? In its renewed efforts to milk everything Final Fantasy VII following the success of Final Fantasy VII Remake, Square-Enix went full-on parody with the launch of Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier in November 2021. Now, I wouldn't go that hard on it. This is kind of making fun of it, but we'll get to the news of it here in a little bit. But I am sensitive to the fact that a lot of you all did enjoy this game. A Battle Royale title exclusive to mobile devices. Surprise, surprise, the game is already on its last legs. The publisher has confirmed that The First Soldier will shut down on the 11th of January 2023. Ouch. Just over a year after its initial release. If Square-Enix had decided to put this thing on other platforms, would it have done any better? It's hard to say. I say yes. I say it would have done much better and been more lucrative as well. The general opinion seems to be that The First Soldier was just okay at best, and let's face it, it feels like the Battle Royale bubble has long since burst outside of firmly established games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Warzone. Okay, so that is the headline. Bleach, baby. That is the headline. So, you all know how I feel about this game. I never played it. I told you all when it was coming out, I am not playing this game. And this is why. I wasn't going to get... Time is valuable. Your time is valuable. Only put stock into things that look like there's an effort being made. Now yes, I think the people working on this game did their very best. But the mobile only thing... Look, Square Enix can say all they want about focusing on Japanese titles, and they should. They should focus on just their titles, and this bleeds into another point that I want to make, just a theory that I have. They are all about selling to the Western market, while at the same time holding true to their principles in the Japanese market. I completely understand that, and that's exactly what they should do. But the mobile-only thing... People love their console gaming over here. People love their PC gaming over here. Square Enix, you gotta get on board with that. This mobile only stuff, it's not gonna work. And part 2 of this discussion. So, Final Fantasy VII, the First Soldier, this is done. I figured this was happening. I knew this was going to happen. Like, I'm not even gonna say I thought, I figured, I theorized. I knew this was going to happen. Full stop. I knew this day was coming. I didn't think it'd be a year in. I thought we'd get 2 years of this game and then out. Right? I knew this would happen. Because it was a cash grab. They tried to... I think there were things... You bought things in the game or whatever. I mean, again, I didn't play it. I didn't make an effort to understand it because I knew this was going to happen. I tried to tell people this too. So, what this does, 2 things. One is hopeful, and one is not so hopeful. I'll start with the hopeful. I'll start with the positive thing, right? This again tells me that Square Enix is like, okay, let's keep streamlining our efforts. These games they're putting out are fantastic right now. Like Valkyrie Elysium, I'm still playing it. It's still chef's kiss, baby. That game is awesome. Valkyrie Elysium is awesome. I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't give a shit. I love that game. I think it's great. So, that's it. DioField Chronicle, great. They've been putting out bangers. Star Ocean, the Divine Force is getting ready to drop here in a few weeks. That already looks awesome. That demo was great. So they're focusing on making great games, true JRPG experiences like they used to. Squaresoft, not Square-Enix. Squaresoft and Enix, not Square-Enix. That's what they're getting back to. So I'm not saying they're dividing back up. I'm just saying they're getting back to the core principles that made them great. This is not in that sphere, right? So they're slowly deducting and taking away things like this. They've got other little things they could do to clean up, but I knew this was going to be on the chopping block. And here we are. January 11th, shutting down. So for all you fans of this game, get it in. And I sympathize with you fans of the game. I know there are a lot of you out there who love playing this game. And still are playing it. And they just announced, just like what, a month or two ago, that they were doing PS1 style skins for like Genesis and a few other characters or whatever. So they are still supporting the game with new content. So this seems to me like the board made a decision. It's like, okay, what do we have? What are we working on? What are we currently supporting right now? Anything not Final Fantasy XIV that's an ongoing games as a service type thing, get rid of it. And that's what they did. At least in the Western market. And over in Japan and other places, I don't know what they're doing. And honestly, it doesn't pertain to me, so it doesn't matter. It's not newsworthy to me. I'm sure they're still going to support things like that over there because mobile gaming is very big in Japan and other places too. Just not over here. And you're supplying to a huge consumer base here in America. The biggest consumer base right here, you know. So North America, there's a lot of gamers here, and you gotta streamline this stuff. So my next point, the negative. I fear for the life and the soul and the well-being of Ever Crisis, whatever this winds up being. Maybe we haven't seen anything for it yet because they're like, maybe we need to put this on consoles or at least Steam, at least get it on PC, at least let people play it on their Steam Deck or something. Maybe. Because if this is, look, it's not that Ever Crisis won't be good and people won't want to play it. It will have more players than this did, but it's only going to be slightly more players. It's only going to have like a slight bit more of a percentage of players because it's mobile. Nobody cares about playing, like, a lot of people play mobile games, sure, but you're not trying to have like an epic experience on your mobile device. Like, you know, you're on the can, you're waiting in line somewhere, you're in a deep line at the DMV, you're waiting at Qdoba or Chipotle, and it's a 10-minute line. You're gonna break out your phone and do some gaming. It's just the truth of the matter. You're like me, you're waiting to pick your kid up from school. I don't mobile game, but some people may do this. You're waiting in line to pick your kid up at school. You're waiting in line for anything. You're waiting 5, 10, 15 minutes for something. You break it out. You do a little Tetris. You do a little, you know, whatever you play. But you all saw me try to play the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters on mobile. I was a little bit in. I tried to play for a couple of hours. I just can't do it. And I'm not the only one. I'm not the only Final Fantasy fan who doesn't want to play mobile. So I fear for Ever Crisis. They have got to get this on a console. They've got to get that. They've got to get a deal in place. Get that on console. Get that on Steam. Do something, because Ever Crisis looks like it's going to be great. What little bit we've seen. It could suck. It could totally suck. And if it sucks, I'll be the first one to tell you this sucks. That they should have wasted their time on it. Just keep making remake. But I don't think it will. That's my honest opinion. I don't think it will, but this makes me fear for Ever Crisis. But anyway, that's the news. That's the news. So post your comments below. Let me know what you think about that. Did you see this coming? Did you know this was coming? Are you shocked that this happened? Let me know in the comments below. Throw a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, baby. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid. Hit that little button right there. It costs you nothing. It doesn't even burn any calories. You just clook right there. Maybe 1 calorie. Hey, I got you to burn 1 calorie today by hitting that subscribe button. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Anyway, until next time, y'all have a great day. Be safe, be good to each other. Keep rocking, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. I want to say a quick thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members and supporters. If you would like to support the future creation of content on this channel, get some few extra perks and some art sent to your door every month, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member. Details and links are in the video description.